Hello, good day and welcome. I'm Timotab and today I'm going to solve Big Fat 4 by ebiggie. And as you can see, there is indeed a Big Fat 4 emblazoned across the entire grid with some given 4s as well. Okay, let's have a look at the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Place the digits 1 through 9 in each row, column and box. Um, Green lines are German whispers lines. Each digit along a green line must differ by at least 5. So if this were a 3, this would have to be an 8 or a 9 to be at least 5 away from it. Red lines are parity lines. Digits along a red line must alternate between odd and even. So if this were a 2, this could be 1, 3, 5, 7, or 9. All right, XV pairs. Cells separated by an X must equal to 10, sum to 10, and cells separated by a V must sum to 5. So those two are going to add up to 5, those two are going to add up to 10. Okay, I am going to restart the puzzle to reset the timer. And if you want to try this for yourself, it'll be the first link in the description. And let's begin. Okay, this there's two ways to make up 5 in two digits across a V, and that's 1, 4 or 3, 2. And there's a 4 in the box, so that must be a 2, 3 pair. This 4 gives us a nice easy 6. We have our odd, even parity given for us on this line. I am just trying to think what color I'm going to use to show parity. And okay, let's do dark green and light green, and not light green, purple. That's our parity colors. This 4 is a 2, 3 pair. Green is even. Okay, 5 can never go onto a German whispers line, because if there were a 5, then the next digit would have to be a 0 or less, or 10 or more, and they aren't valid Sudoku digits. 5 also can't go on an X, because I'd need another 5, and that would see the first 5 in the row or the column that the X is in. So the only place for 5 in this row is here. That 4 tells me that that is also a 2, 3 pair, and that gives us the parity for this line, the polarity, I should say. So let's have a chat about that. On a green line, not only can we not place a 5, but the digits then alternate between above 5 and below 5, high or low. And that's because if I have a low digit here from 1, 2, 3, and 4, then try to make this digit from 1, 2, 3, or 4, the maximum difference would be 3. And the same applies if I had a high digit, or two high digits next to each other. The maximum difference would be 3. So I am going to color these as blue, which is my preferred low color, and these as orange, which are high digits. Okay, this must be a high digit because it's the other side of the X. So this is high and odd, so that has to be 7 or 9. These are all, yeah, I think coloring high-low is probably my general better bet, because parity should be fairly easy to see. All right. So I think right, this is a low digit. Okay. Now, um, 4s and 6s are a little bit tough to place on a green line. And that is because they only have one partner that they can go with. So, absent the other information we have in the grid so far, if this were a 4, both of these would have to be a 9. And if this were a 6, both of these would have to be a 1. So you can't place a 4 or a 6 where the adjacent digits to that 4 or 6 see each other in Sudoku. So, um, now that sees, oh, okay, 4 can't go here by Sudoku, 4 can't go here, 4 can't go there by Sudoku, so 4 goes there. 5 cannot go on the green line at all, so that must be where the 5 goes. And then 6 has to go somewhere, and the only place that it can go where its two neighbors don't see each other is here, with one's here and here. So that's a 6, that's a 1, and that's a 1. That gives us our polarity coloring, the high-low coloring. They are all high. These are all low. Okay, this can't be 4-6. It can't be 3-7 because they're too close to each other. So that's 2-8 or 1-9. And it can't be 1 because we have a 1 in a box. So that's 2 and that's 8. This now must be 3, it's the only low digit left. 7 can't go next to a 3, so that's a 9 and that's a 7. This can't be 3-7 because of this 7, can't be 2-8 or 4-6, so that is 1-9. And we know the order because of the colouring. Okay. This is the only digit that's left in the row, so that's a 3. And that means we can colour these as low digits and these as high digits. Okay. Right, those are low. That is high and no, we don't have the parity on that yet. Okay. Okay, we've got a 2 here and a 2 here, so 2 goes in here, but it can't go in that one. So one of those is 2. Nine goes into one of those 3. Right, 6 is in one of those 2. It can't go here because it would need 2 ones either side of it. This 3 gives that is 2 and that is 3. That makes this even and high. So that is 6 or 8, and that can be a 6 because it's just got the 1 there. But we know that this is now odd. So that's 1, 5, 7, 9. This is even. 4. Oh, that's 8, in fact. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. And a low even digit is a 2. That's all that's left in that column. All right. So this has to be 7, 8, or 9. It can't be a 6 because of this 2. That has to be 8 or 9. It can't be a 7 because of the 3. That can't be a 6 or a 7, so that's 8 or 9. That gives us an 8, 9 pair. So that's 7. That makes this 1 or 2, but I have a 2 in the row as part of that 2, 3 pair. So that's a 1. And then this is a low digit, and that is 1 or 3, because it sees a 4 and a 2. Okay, that 2 makes this a 2 here. These 2 digits are 7 and 8, and I can place them. That makes this a 9, and this is a 5. That makes these digits 6, 7, 8. And this one's not a 6. Let's tidy up those pencil marks. Right, we can knock out 5 and 7 from there. Right, in this column we still need a 6, 8 and 9. But that is an odd digit, so that must be the 9. That gives us a 6, 8 pair in the column and in the box. So these must be 5, 7, 9 in some order, and that one's not a 9. This gives us 5, 7, and 6 for the column. This must be the 6 because this is an odd digit. Okay. So we are missing 1, 5, 7, 9, and 8 from this column. Well, that must be the 8, because that's the only one that is even. Right, that can't be a 1, so that is a 2 or a 3. That gives us a 2, 3 pair. So this is either 1, 9 or 4, 6, but that can't be a 6 because of this not being a 1. Wait. That's not right. That can be a 1. Okay. That's better. Let's have another look at this. This can't be 1, 9. It can't be a 6. Right, there can't be a 9, there can't be a 6, so that's a 7 or an 8. And this is a 2 or a 3. And now this 2-3 pair makes this a 1. That's better. Right, that could be a 6, it's got ones either side. Don't know yet. Right, this is an even digit, it is not 4 or 8. So that is 2 or 6. This sees 4, 2 and 8, so that's a 6, which makes that 2. That can still be a 7. Okay. These two digits are from 5, 7 and 1. So that's the 1 by Sudoku, that's a 5 or a 7. That 9 makes this an 8. That 1 makes this a 3, which resolves this 2 and 3 here. That is no longer an 8. This sees 1 and 3 from the odd numbers, so that is 5, 7 or 9. In fact, we can place the 1 in this box by Sudoku. And the 2 goes there. This must be a 5 because it sees 7 and 9. So it's no longer 5. And this must be a 7, 9 pair. That knocks out 7, 9 from there. We remove a 1 from there by Sudoku. And the 3, in fact, that's a 9. That places 9 here. This 7 makes this an 8. That is no longer 8. Okay. By Sudoku, one of these two is a 3. We can see that one of these two is a 3. So where does the 3 go in this column? It must go into one of these two cells. But if it's in one of these two cells, it's not this one. And in fact, even easier is that that's an 8, and so that must be a 2. Uh, well spotted, Timotab. Let's do the complex version rather than the easy one. All right, that is a 5 or a 7. No, it's not. That 5 makes that a 7. So this must be 4. This 7-9 pair makes that 5. And the 7-9 pair makes this 8. I need a 5 in this box, which must go here. And this is 6, 7, or 9. Okay. In this column, I still need 4 and 6, which I can't yet place. And then here, I need 1, 3, and 5. And that's not a 1. Okay, I get 3, 5, and 6 still needed here. I think. And that is not a 5. Right, that's a 1 or a 3. Okay. Right, 3 is one of those two. That can't be a 3. Right, this is a 6 or a 7. But I've used up my... one of those two is a 6. One of those two is a 6. That's used up all of the 6s in rows 1 and 2. And so that can't be a 6. That must be 7. That makes this 6. That 5, 7 is pointing at that. That makes that a 5. So I've got a 1, 3 pair, a 6, a 5, 7 pair, and then 4, 6, and 8. But 8 can't go there. So that's where the 8 goes in this row. That makes that 6, which makes that 1. That makes that 3. That's 5. That's 6. That's 3, and that's 1. That is 4 or 6 by the row, but it is a 4 because of the 6. Right, this is 5 and 9, so that's the 9. That's the 5. We get a 4 here and a 6 here. We've resolved the 5 and the 7 by Sudoku in the column. That 8 makes that a 7, and that's 8. That's not 6 or 7, so that is 9. That makes that a 7 and 6. That is 7 and 9. A super big fat congrats. That was a fun puzzle. Not terribly difficult, but certainly not trivial. Yeah, some fun things to think about. Let me remove the coloring so we can once again see the big fat 4. And that's a nice touch, putting the 4 in the middle as well. So, yeah, super fun puzzle. Thank you very much for creating it, ebiggie. If you liked this solve, then please hit the like button. You can subscribe to see more, and I would love to hear your comments. I'm looking forward to next time. Be seeing you.